Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we wrap up our Monday night schedule with another great matchup here in Week 17, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams and their Southern California rivals, the Los Angeles Chargers. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway in Southern California. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They started on the ground with Ekeler, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Rams defense. Well, they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Ekeler going to get it again on second down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Well, this defense for the Rams, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. This is a counter play. Ekeler, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The Chargers at 11-4 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Ekeler going to get it again on second down. Yeah, good work there in open space. So he's got this all the way down now to the 32. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. It's Ekeler again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert caught by Allen. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back.
He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Out of the end zone, it's Tutu Atwell. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 4. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp, 78 yards. And the Rams are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. And that's caught inside the 30. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
If this is what you want to see from a defense, give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
On 4th down, Stafford. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Here's 3rd and 7. Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell, 44 yards. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Play action. It's Herbert. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Atwell now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tony Pollard with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now Joey Sly for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, go Lion. Go. Ready.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep for the Rams is Tutu Atwell. That's taken on the 25. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stopping me in this booth. Yes, he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass.
Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Atwell now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Rams Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Stafford. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Stafford now to throw. Pass complete there to McCoy. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Stafford on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Open man downfield is Johnson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. From the red zone now, Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Atwell now from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown. Slide for the PAT. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. The Charger offense set to take over this battle for L.A. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Stafford's throw here, hauled in by Kupp. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And now Stafford's going to move him around. Second and 4. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now it's Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. On the option right, Herbert. Past the 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, 50 yards. And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw, and that was a long touchdown on the option. What you taught me, though, defensively, you get your eyes in the wrong place on a play like that, you're in trouble.
What's the term that's in vogue in the NFL? Eye violations. The offense wants you to put your eyes in the wrong spot so that they can appear in others.
Atwell now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's Stafford. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And quickly they get to the line. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Flushed out right. Now, he's got a man complete. And down to the 27-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Stafford. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Allen! Austin Eckler, 65 yards. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Atwell now from his end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Sly on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Fights off the tackle at the 20. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. It's Williams on the catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That ball caught by Slayton. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now Herbert going to change the look.
5-9.
Back to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Rams will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw is Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning.
Here's 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there. But he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Herbert going to throw. Connects with Slayton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Throwing, Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford. Complete. Pollard. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers.
Chargers.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football. But this couldn't be much worse, could it? This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's going the other way. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Wow, so they were already in field goal range. Now this and a completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell you, you had one job. All right, you knew what you had to get done. You knew where we wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our range. Just take care of the football.
And now off to the races down the right side. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Now Joey Slye for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score is 56. Chargers 49. Joey Slye set to kick off.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Baylor tight. Hey, Kaplan.
Now Herbert. Finding Allen. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Home trip's right.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity.